Talk about the benchmark performance specifications of the Canvas 4 Plus from Micromax, and we tested it with Antutu version 5 and we got a score of 30,127. This score is very close to what we see on Snapdragon 800 devices like the Xiaomi Mi 3 etc. And this is a very good score for a phone which is priced in around 15,000 price bracket. So I think it's a very good performance when it comes to the Micromax Canvas 4 Plus. When it comes to CPU, it is powered by an octa-core 1.7 GHz MediaTek processor, the popular MediaTek 1.7 GHz chipset. But there is some problem with this, a minor problem, which is heating. During the benchmark test, there is intensive processing and we notice that there is some heat in this area. But this is not uncomfortably hot, it is slightly hot, and if you are not running very heavy processing applications, you will never notice it. But if you are playing heavy games, you will notice some sort of heat being dissipated at the rear, and since it is a large metal area, it will not get that hot, so the heat dissipation will be even and it will not get uncomfortably hot. It gets 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB internal memory, 1.7 GHz octa-core CPU. Let me show you the available storage that you get on this. So you have two partitions. Out of these two, one has 1.97 GB of space and other partition has around 10.65 GB of space. So you have around 11 to 12 GB of space which is available for the user, and if required you can expand the memory by adding a micro SD card to the micro SD card slot which is provided on this phone. Let me also show you the graphics benchmarks, and this uses a Mali 450MP GPU. On a 720p display, it gives amazing score of 67.7 frames per second, which means that it can run possibly every game that you throw at it, and with a 1.7 GHz octa-core CPU, it is fairly capable when it comes to gaming. Now let me show you gameplay on some of the popular games. The game we are playing here is the Frontline Commando 2 version 3, and it is very heavy on graphics, and as you can see, there is no problem playing this game. The frame response as well as the rendering on this phone is simply amazing. It's giving me very good response to my touch inputs, and I'm very accurately able to target and hit on my targets. The touch is very precise, the aiming is very precise, and the gameplay experience is simply smooth and seamless. It's one of the smoothest gaming experience on the Frontline Commando 2 that I have seen on any phone. Screen does look too good to be true. This is AMOLED display and is slightly oversaturated. The GPU is doing a very good job. We don't see any sort of frame drops or frame freeze here, which we notice in some of the phones. I just love the gaming experience on this phone just because the display here is so pleasing to use. So it is a thumbs up from us. If you want to purchase one for yourself, I'm leaving some direct links below this video in the description section as well as on your screen, so you can check out this phone for the best deals. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.